economy growing, their country thriving from investments made in innovative opportunities and exports demanded globally. We have a vision now within our grasp where Jamaica becomes the place of choice to live, work, raise families, and do business. We will not let go of this vision. We will grow. We will overcome these challenging times and look to the future with hope and positivity. These are special times. The world as we know it has changed, but home will always be in our hearts. And in Jamaica, you can always find a home. Think you know Jamaica? Look again. You will be surprised.
It's been quite a tumultuous year. We as a people have endured much change, but it is nice to know that some things always remain the same. The shine of our history and the lessons we can learn from them cannot be dimmed by COVID-19. And though we're coming to you in a slightly different format this year, the Jamaica Information Service also remains unchanged in its mission to promote Jamaican heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers all, welcome to the annual JIS Heritage Awards ceremony, the virtual edition. I'm your host, Theodore Henry. This year is particularly special. The competition turns 10, and on this special number 10, we invited students to ponder through pen, paint, pencil, digital graphics, and camera the theme. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace. The essay writers were asked to identify one Jamaican from our past or institution that exemplifies this statement for a national pledge and say why. As always, our bright stars from right across Jamaica rose to the challenge and produced beautiful and thought-provoking pieces that certainly made choosing only one winner in each category a serious challenge. We'll explore the students' thoughts and journeys to this 10th staging of the competition. My co-host Vanessa Silvera will be bringing us those insights as our finalists vie for the chance to walk away with this year's prizes from our generous sponsors, who are Boone Hall Oasis, Caribbean School of Media and Communication, CPTC Media Training Institute, Digicel Jamaica, Framart Jamaica, Franklin D Resort, Grace Foods, Innovative Corporate Solutions, JNN, Lasco, Love FM, National Baking Company Limited, PBCJ, and WB Trophies Limited. You'll hear more about the prizes and our sponsors before we're through, but right now, our Chief Executive Officer, Mrs. Donna Marie Rowe, opens the ceremony with the history and highlights of the Heritage Competition.
Welcome to this, our 10th staging of the JIS Heritage Awards ceremony. What a year this has been. But thankfully, we are here. I commend all the students who responded to our call for entries in the 2020 competition, despite the challenges of COVID-19 and the restrictions. At JIS, we are serious about our mission to inform the public about the growth and development of Jamaica. We want to engage you, the students, in discussions about our country, our history, and our future. We believe the national discussions should not be done over your heads. Rather, they should involve you by giving you a seat at the table to allow you to help to determine the kind of future you will experience right here in Jamaica. And you did not disappoint. Your entries reflected an excellent grasp of the theme, which is taken from our national pledge. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace. We're happy to report that we received submissions from schools which we don't hear much about in the media, and happily this confirms that JIS reaches. Thanks to our planning committee who made it happen in spite of the challenges of this unprecedented year. Thank you to our judges whose job was to ensure that the guidelines were observed and that the best entries were rewarded. And to our sponsors who have stuck with us over the years, how can we say thanks for helping us to recognize the excellent work of our students? We could never embark on this project without you. We owe the success of this competition in large measure to you. Your values align with ours, and we share the same vision of success for the nation's children. In closing, Team JIS pledges to continue to do our part in raising a thinking generation. As we mark 10 years of the Heritage Awards, we salute our children, parents, teachers, caregivers, guardians, and the strong family-oriented communities who have encouraged the students to enter their best work. Thanks for supporting them. We look forward to showcasing the talent of our young people next year and in the years to come. God bless you.
Thank you, Mrs. Rowe, for that illuminating look into this competition. Our Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, has made some time in his busy schedule to deliver this ceremony's keynote address. We welcome him now.
It is my great pleasure to congratulate the Jamaica Information Service on their wonderful heritage competition, which is now in its 10th staging. This competition plays an important role in encouraging students to think about national issues and to express their ideas about what our heritage and identity mean to us and where we are heading as a nation. I congratulate the bright and talented students who rose to the challenge in researching and creating entries of high quality. This competition continues to highlight talent here in Jamaica, and I am pleased to note that based on the entries, you have an excellent grasp of important national and global issues. You also have an appreciation for the challenges we must surmount as we look to a harmonious future. I'm very pleased to see that our young people have distinguished themselves as bold advocates who are willing to take on tough issues and to be the change they want to see. This is a kind of spirit that builds individual and national character, and I'm proud that our youth are using the platforms available to them to champion causes and effect change. The subject of this competition, justice, brotherhood, and peace, calls upon our youth to capture its essence through writing, illustrations, or graphic design. I believe this theme presents an opportunity for our youth to provide honest commentary and direction. As we examine the theme, justice, brotherhood, and peace, we affirm that every Jamaican deserves to live in a country where there is a clear and prevailing sense of right and wrong. A country without high levels of crime and violence, where dreams and aspirations are not cut short. A country where we enjoy harmonious relationships with our friends and neighbors. A country where our children can get the best quality education and become productive citizens. A country where the avenues of success are open for each Jamaican to achieve their true potential. Advocacy for justice, brotherhood, and peace is nothing new for Jamaica. Jamaica was at the forefront of the fight against slavery and the push for independence in this region, as well as the dismantling of apartheid in South Africa. We are fighters for justice. Our cultural expressions reflect this, particularly our literary works and our music, which is played all over the world and has inspired many social and political movements against injustice and oppression. It is a legacy that the government is committed to protecting and honoring. We are seeking to improve and strengthen the rule of law and pursue timely justice outcomes. We will continue to work to make our justice system robust, efficient, and more capable of serving the interests of all Jamaicans. We are also updating a number of our laws to make them more relevant to today's realities. Reflecting on the entries in the competition, I see that they capture some of the key points of focus for the government. I was struck by one entry which shows one woman's determination to advocate for victims by breaking the code of silence which perpetuates the cycle of violence in communities. If you don't tell what you know, then justice might be delayed or even denied. Like this woman that is depicted, we all must be ready to give the information that is required to allow justice to prevail. Another excellent photographic entry invites us to examine the issue of justice for children, shining a light on stains on our collective conscience. In 2008, the government built a monument which is located in downtown Kingston and dedicated it to our children lost through tragic or violent circumstances. We are determined to bring an end to violence against children in every shape and form, including corporal punishment in schools and all types of abuse. We are also committed to providing a safe and nurturing environment for our children in state care. We want our children to grow, flourish, and live to achieve their true purpose. This is the environment we want to create for our children. You can see the systems we have put in place to protect them from COVID-19. While we put other systems in place to resume face-to-face classes, we continue teaching and learning through other modalities to advance our children's education. We are investing in the One Tablet per Child program and the Vouchers for Tablet program, and in greater connectivity throughout the country. For the government, justice is more than fixing the courts and the penal system. Justice is doing right by our people. And the government will continue to do right by our children. We will make the policy choices that will enable them to have a better quality of life. Let us resolve to move forward together with the common goal of creating a modern, prosperous nation that will benefit this generation and those to come. God bless you all, and God bless Jamaica, land we love.
The Caribbean School of Media and Communication, CARIMAC, at the University of the West Indies Mona campus is pleased to be associated with the JIS Heritage Competition. Congratulations to all the winners. We look forward to working with the winner, who will participate in the courses we offer at CARIMAC in integrated marketing communication, journalism, and digital media production. Once again, congratulations to all the winners of the JIS Heritage Competition 2020.
I believe I've mentioned at least twice that this is an award ceremony. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, allow me to introduce this year's finalists and some of the fabulous prizes they will receive. In the essay category, we have Terrick Brown, and he comes to us from Chetwood Memorial Primary School in St. James. Next, we have Kalexia Harrison, and she's from the Bermondsey Primary School in St. Catherine. And also in this category, we have Amani Schroeder, and he's from Morgan's Pass Primary School in Clarendon. From the poster category, Curtis Clennon comes to us from Cornwall College in St. James, Kimala Roberts from the Arden High School in Kingston, Akishma Payne from Hampton School St. Elizabeth, Seyu Ra from the Woolmer's Trust High School for Girls in St. Andrew, and Wayne Bennett, Arden Prep and Extension. And from behind the lens in the photo category, Olivia Gordon comes to us from the Mico University College in Kingston, Yoni Gordon also from the Mico University College in Kingston, and Ismore Gordon from the University of the West Indies, Mona. For each of these champions, our sponsors have provided prizes, such as, but not limited to, weekend getaways for 4, smartphones, trophies, free courses, and the ever-appreciated cash prizes. This year, we have sectional awards in the poster category for those finalists who distinguished themselves in their grade brackets. While this award is different from the coveted top 3 awards, we felt it was very important to acknowledge and reward the best entries in each bracket. And so, best entry in the grades 7 to 9 poster category goes to Seyu Ra from the Woolmer's Trust High School for Girls. Seyu Ra will receive a plaque for outstanding performance in the poster competition from the JIS, a gift basket from LASCO, and a certificate declaring this achievement also from the JIS. Best entry in the grades 10 to 13 poster category goes to Owain Bennett from the Arden Prep and Extension. Owain will receive a plaque for outstanding performance in the poster competition from the JIS, a gift basket from LASCO, and a certificate declaring his achievement also from the JIS. We take a break from the prizes as our finalists will do the Jamaican National Pledge, and then saxophonist Jade Brooks will render the national school song, I Pledge My Heart Forever. Stay with us.
Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart,
the wisdom and courage of my mind,
the strength and vigor of my body in the service of my fellow citizens, I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace. To work diligently and creatively.
To think generously and honestly. So that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race.
LASCO is pleased to support the Jamaica Information Service Heritage Competition, which seeks to engage, recognize, and reward children across Jamaica. The competition this year, aimed towards increasing one's awareness of the Jamaican heritage, is a lesson that is very necessary. LASCO continues to support excellence and commends the top performing contestants, as well as the Jamaica Information Service.
Our sponsors reminding us of the value of investing in our heritage and the work of the JIS. Thank you also to our finalist and Jade Brooks for that reminder in word and song of national pride. And now, ladies and gentlemen, viewers all, we arrive at the moment you have all been waiting for, the winners in each category of the 10th JIS Heritage Competition. We'll begin with the essay segment. Students across Jamaica at the primary level were asked to write a 400 to 500 word essay on the topic given. Their submissions were judged based on relevance to the topic, originality, accuracy and analysis of research data, writing style, and language skills. Who are this year's finalists? Let's find out.
Justice is like equality and fairness.
We shouldn't be doing bad things.
To be equal. To me, brotherhood means to treat someone like family, like your own blood.
A community of persons who share the same goals.
And we must always live peacefully among each other.
Peace means no war, and peace means trying to make people happy.
Not into fighting, you're just calm.
There is no war or violence with each other.
Hi, my name is Kelexa Harrison. I am 11 years old and I attend the Bermadi Primary School.
My name is Tarek Brown and I attend Chetwood Memorial Primary School and I am 11 years old.
My name is Amani Schroeder. I am 10 years old and I am currently in grade 6 at Morgan's Pass Primary School.
I wrote about Sam Sharp because he stood up for justice, brotherhood, and peace. He stood up for justice by teaching the slaves about their rights and that they should not be treated inhumane, and they want a better life and they want it to be fair and everyone should be treated equally.
I wrote about the great Marcus Mosiah Garvey. He showed a lot of brotherhood, by uniting black people and teaching them to know more about their history.
My essay is about Robert Nesta Marley, or he's popularly known as Bob Marley. During the 1970s to the 1980s, there was a political war going on. So Bob Marley fled the country due to a failed assassination on his life. But he consented and he returned to Jamaica to unite the two political parties to stop warring with each other.
Our third place champion for the JIS Heritage Competition essay category is Kalexia Harrison of the Bermondsey Primary School. Kalexia receives a plaque and gift basket from the National Baking Company Limited, a $5,000 cash prize courtesy of JIS, and a trophy. Thank you and congratulations, Kalexia. Our second place champion in the Heritage Essay Competition is Terrick Brown of the Chetwood Memorial Primary School. Terrick receives a plaque and gift basket courtesy of National Baking Company Limited, a $10,000 cash prize courtesy of JIS, a tablet from Innovative Corporate Solutions, and a trophy. Congratulations and good job, Terrick. And now, from the parish of Clarendon and the Morgan's Pass Primary School, our first place champion and winner of the essay competition is Amani Schroeder. 10-year-old Amani will receive a plaque and a gift basket from the National Baking Company Limited, a $15,000 cash prize courtesy of JIS, a smartphone and the credit to go along with it from Digicel, a weekend for 4 at the Franklin D Resort, and a trophy. Well done. Congratulations, Amani. Let's get a reaction from our winner.
How does it feel, Amani?
It feels awesome.
It feels awesome. All right, what inspired you to enter the competition?
My mother, grandmother, and my principal.
Your principal, your grandmother, and your mother. All right, and you wrote about Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
Why did you choose Marcus Garvey?
I chose Marcus Garvey because he decided to stand up for black people and teach them to know more about their identity.
Teach them to know more about their identities. Thank you so much, Amani, and all the best. What would you like to become in the future?
I'd like to become a lawyer.
A lawyer. All the best, Amani. Amani Schroeder from Morgan's Pass Primary School. Back to you, Theo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going into the poster segment. Students across Jamaica at the secondary level, that's high school, were asked to illustrate or graphically design a poster based on this year's theme. Let's take a moment to meet our finalists.
I believe I've entered the JIS Heritage Poster Competition for about 4 times now. I keep on entering this poster competition because I love the energy that I get from it, you know. It's very welcoming and I like the people. The prizes are awesome also.
I entered because I found it interesting to be able to showcase my talent. You don't really have many of those opportunities, and I saw where JIS was doing a good initiative.
This is my first year entering the JIS competition. I got interested because I like art, and the theme seemed pretty interesting to me, and it was simple to do, to enter. So I said, why not?
I wanted it to be bold, you know, because we're Jamaicans, we're little but with Talawa, you know, we're a great nation. I wanted my poster to stand out, so I used bold themes, I used bold colors, black, like the Jamaican colors, and I put in a little red, you know, to make it pop. Yeah, I wanted it to look really outstanding because that's what we are.
I was thinking about the heroes. I like the theme. To me, to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to me, the biggest thing you want to think about is the people who did it. So I wanted to highlight that in particular, so I tried to include as many heroes as possible with the space, and I wanted other people, icons inside of it, because you don't want to only say that heroes are the important people in our lives. I wanted to have some of the symbols kind of hidden, not quite hidden, but like in the background, so that you could understand that there are many things that this theme represents.
I illustrated elements of Jamaica based on the theme to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace. So aspects like someone shaking hands, someone in the market, our national bird, vegetation, diversity, no drugs, no guns, the coat of arms. And I drew that in the form of a globe and two hands holding it up, which normally symbolizes peace.
Our third place winner in the JIS Heritage Competition poster category is Kimala Roberts of the Arden High School. Kimala wins a plaque and gift basket courtesy of Grace, a $5,000 cash prize courtesy of the JIS, and a trophy. Congratulations, Kimala. Our second place winner in the Heritage Poster Competition is Curtis Clennon, all the way from Cornwall College. Curtis receives a plaque and gift basket courtesy of Grace, a $10,000 cash prize from JIS, and a trophy. Again, well done, Curtis. And now our first place winner of the poster competition for this year comes to us from St. Elizabeth, and that is Akishma Payne of the Hampton School. Akishma walks away with a plaque and gift basket from Grace, a $15,000 cash prize from JIS, a smartphone and credit from Digicel, a course in graphic design from CPTC MTI, and of course, her very own trophy. Well done and congratulations, Akishma. Let's now have a chat with Akishma.
Congratulations, Akishma.
Thank you.
What I particularly like about your piece are the intricacies, right? There are some subtle messages. Take me through the process of production from start to finish.
Okay, so of course, initially I had to think about what I'm going to put on the piece. So after spending many hours of trying to figure it out and sometimes throwing away ideas, I eventually decided that the best thing to do was to illustrate the heroes and icons that I think really made a great difference to how Jamaica is today. So then I did the sketch of the different people and images that I wanted to show. Within that, I used charcoal and graphite to do the shading of the people, and then the words were done in acrylic paint and the background also.
What is the importance of competitions like these?
Competitions, for me, it's not about the prize, it's just how much it can show my potential. So I love to be able to have that challenge, to know where I am, because art is more of a hobby for me, so I like to know that I still have my skills.
All right, thank you and all the best in your endeavors.
Thank you, same to you.
Thank you.
We're now going into our final segment, and that's photography. Students at the tertiary level were asked to submit a photograph of their interpretation of this year's theme. Their submissions were judged based on their understanding of the topic, the originality, the composition, the technique, and the impact of the photograph. Let's meet our finalists.
I think that it's important that we stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, because it is necessary for us as people of a nation, and it demonstrates fairness among all.
Standing up for justice is something that helps us to combat crime and eliminate violence and have a better society for not just us, but for our children growing up.
I think it's important that we should stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, because we as a nation should value camaraderie, justness among our fellow people.
Many communities are affected by violence, specifically that of violence towards women, and they don't speak up. So I personally chose a female to be in the picture and put a tape over her mouth and a crime scene so that she could be regarded as one who is willing to stand. As you see that she's removing the tape from her mouth, so she's willing to stand up and speak up for what is right.
This year I chose to do a self-portrait. The self-portrait is a depiction of a man standing up for justice in a courtroom. He's basically swearing in, but it's not proverbially a courtroom, but a metaphorical one that society dictates, that show that we as a person, we're supposed to stand up for justice, not because it's our family who commit the crime or the violence.
One day I was traveling through downtown Kingston, you know, and there was a statue which it was erected in commemoration for the children who passed away due to tragic circumstances. And Our Lady was uttering the words, "Protect the children. The children are our future." And that evoked a feeling in me to stand up for our youth, to stand up for our future, because we as a nation, without any children, we cannot grow, much less develop.
Our third place winner in the JIS Heritage Competition photo category is Ismore Gordon of the University of the West Indies. Ismore receives a plaque and gift basket courtesy of JIS, a $10,000 cash prize also from the JIS, and a trophy. Well done, Ismore. Our second place winner, hailing from the Mico University College, is Yoni Gordon. Yoni takes home a plaque and gift basket from the JIS, Sunday lunch for two at Boone Hall Oasis, a $10,000 cash prize from JIS, and his own trophy. Congratulations, Yoni. And now our first place winner of the photo competition is Olivia Gordon from the Mico University College. Olivia has won a plaque and gift basket courtesy of the JIS, a smartphone at credit from Digicel, a $20,000 cash prize from JIS, one free undergraduate course courtesy of Carimac, and her own trophy. Excellent work, Olivia, and well deserved. Now, just before we get a reaction from our winner, I know that you've noticed that all three of our winners share the same last name. In fact, they're siblings, and we are just as surprised as you are. This is a first for us in all 10 years of staging this competition. I have to tell you, our scoring process doesn't actually allow us to know the identity of the entrants, not until the end. So when it all came together, the whole team was very surprised. Yon has actually won this segment before, but this year, little sister brought it home. You can imagine the joy in the Gordon household today. All three winners, one family. Now that is what I call a clean sweep. Now, let's get a reaction from Olivia.
Olivia, why did you decide to enter the competition?
Well, it's the first time I'm entering a public competition, and after reading about the theme, I thought this was my way of giving my input so that others could hear what I have to say.
This is your first time and you won on your first go.
Yes, I did.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Diane Braham Lawrence, and I am the training coordinator at the Media Technology Institute. It has been our absolute pleasure at the MTI to sponsor the JIS Heritage Competition over the years. Our focus remains on the media arts, which is linked to driving creativity among our youth, making it a no-brainer to partner with a competition geared towards creatively expressing Jamaican culture. Congrats to all participants for your creative submissions and to all the finalists. Akishma Payne, the Media Technology Institute congratulates you and recognizes your achievements in this heritage poster competition.
Hi, my name is Neil Abrams. I'm the CEO of Innovative Corporate Solutions, and we've been partnering with the Jamaica Information Service over many years to sponsor their JIS Heritage Competition. This year, the focus of the competition is on a line from our national pledge that focuses on standing up for brotherhood, justice, and peace. These are very important themes in the world today and definitely here in Jamaica, and we're so happy to be a part of this.
And on that high note, the 10th staging of the JIS Heritage Competition is over. Congratulations to all our finalists and winners. A big thank you to our sponsors, Boone Hall Oasis, Caribbean School of Media and Communication, CPTC, Media Training Institute, Digicel Jamaica, Frame Art Jamaica, Franklin D Resort, Grace Foods, Innovative Corporate Solutions, JNN, Lasco, Love FM, National Baking Company Limited, PBCJ, and WB Trophies Limited. To our judges and everyone who participated in the staging of this competition, a big thank you. As always, without you, this celebration of our heritage would not be possible. I've been your host, Theodore Henry, and I now give you over to Jade, who will take us out with One Love. Take care and see you next year.
Our loved ones mean so much to us now more than ever, and their safety, especially during this season, should be